Hello, how are you guys doing? Is everything going great? Okay, uh, what I want to share with you guys today is uh, the anxiety and stress related to texting, conversational anxiety, some people call it. So, we use WhatsApp a lot these days, and I started using WhatsApp pretty late. I always used to get anxious while texting, so I avoided it altogether. But since last, I think 1 or 2 years, I've been like 1.5 year, I think 1.5 or 2 years, I've been using WhatsApp, and um, sometimes I use it a lot, sometimes not so much. But I find that I become really anxious when the conversation goes beyond small talk. So mm, once the conversation starts to you know become a little deeper and meaningful, uh, I just get really anxious, and in general I find it like difficult to have like a good conversation because I can't really focus, and some things just trigger a few memories, and I start thinking about the past, and it gets a little sad and depressing sometimes. You say something and I remember about the past, and I lose the focus. Like I can't focus after that. Once I become sad, my mind stops working. Yeah, but hmm. So let's get back to the main topic. So uh, anxiety while texting. So sometimes I feel like I should share everything that is going on in my life with my friends, with someone. Could be family, friends, people I meet, like office colleagues, anyone. So I feel like sharing everything that is going on, uh, mostly because all this stuff goes like it's there in my head, and I need to get that stuff out of my head. So I meet someone, and we talk a little longer, then I just tend to share everything that is there in my head. And too much sharing can really overwhelm the person that you're talking to. And I'm just starting to realize this because I've done it a few times, and I've seen how people tend to pull away, like they don't want uh, so much information and the emotional stuff, because most people we try to uh, you know be happy, and uh, we all have got our share of problems. So just listening to other people's problems and things like that, like not everyone is ready for that. And I don't think that mm, uh, like once in a while it's fine, but sharing too much can um, really be bad for the person you're talking to. And so if you've got a close friend, um, uh, you'll tend to share a lot of stuff every day, and sharing such things every day can you know be really bad uh, for your friendship. So um, just wanted to share it because I've done it a few times, and it's always regretted later on. um, so what should we do in that case? So what I'm thinking is, like, I don't have to share everything every time, even though I feel like I want to, and I really want to, uh, but just for the sake of the other person, I feel like maybe just write the stuff down and just keep it there. Maybe later when you meet, you can share some of those things. But like if you feel like you don't want to keep those things, you can just write it down and delete it, because it'll help you to get this stuff out of your head. And it's okay if you not share, because uh, you don't want the other person uh, to become stressed, because like most of us are already stressed because of our busy life. So just planning to write stuff down, and if I feel like keeping something, I'll keep it, or else I'll delete it, because once it's out of my head, um, I feel a little less stressful. It's the burden that is there on my head, it goes down a little bit. So yeah, that is one thing. Too much sharing. Um, Trying to stop that from now on, uh, just for the sake of other person's uh, mental health, because I don't want to affect their mental health by sharing my problems, um, or whatever like you're sharing. So sharing too much can be an issue. So that is one thing. Another thing is mm, the anxiety. Like once you when you're talking, you send something and you don't get a quick reply, I tend to get anxious. And so most of my texts are like really long, and like multiple short messages or really long texts. So once you send so many things, even the other person gets confused what to reply. And it happens with me a lot, because I'm not that good at texting. I don't know. I'm just like I've just started using it, and I don't text that often. And there are only few people that I chat with. So the chatting skills are really bad. So I just try to uh, mm, share everything that is there, and then I wonder why I'm not getting a quick reply. So this waiting for a reply can be really stressful and a bit painful as well. So I usually get this a lot, and it really disturbs me. Like for few hours, I can't think of anything. I just go back to the chat and I keep reading the chat, and I feel like like I regret it sometimes. Sometimes I feel the fear that I may have, uh, hurt them, or you know, maybe they misunderstood me or something. So it gets a little painful, like if I don't get a reply for a few hours. So that is one way I get anxious while texting. Waiting for a reply just kills me. So yeah, so far we have discussed 2 points: sharing too much, and waiting for a reply after sending a series of short messages or some long text and not getting anything in reply. So like um, yeah, another thing that I wanted to tell is that uh, we must try to look at it from the other person's place, like what they might be thinking and what they have to face when you're uh, texting this way. So if I got such messages, every day someone telling their problems and sharing a bit too much, and I just have to reply, oh, take care and do this and do that. Even I feel like I'll find it a little difficult. It's not that easy to be there for someone every day. And even sometimes, like if it's the same stuff, it can even make us a little angry. So when I think about it, I feel really bad about what I'm doing. And then I realize like it's best that I'm not getting a reply, or like not encouraging me too much to share such kind of stuff, because it's not good. Even I get into that habit then, that I keep sharing, and it's the conversation just the same pattern every time. And we need to sometimes try to think about something else rather than just our problems and sharing our problems. So try to think about what the other person might be thinking and feeling, and immediately it'll make a lot of sense. uh, I, for example, would find it really difficult. So uh, I think it's fair, like if they don't reply or take a long time to reply, because it's not that easy. Okay, so try to think about it. And yeah, so that's about it, I think. Mm, if I have any more tips, I'll maybe create a separate video, because this video is getting long anyway. So, yeah, that's all. If you have got any tips for me or anything you'd like to share, just post it in the comment section below. If there's anything that you're finding stressful, or uh, that makes you anxious, do let me know, because I'm just looking for things and just want to share it with you guys. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.